Good morning and welcome to the end of the summer, 2023. So when you watch this, because the video normally come out about 6 months later, it's sometime in 2024. All right, you'll know that we had a dreadful summer last year. Anyway, today we are going to try a very, very interesting cigar. It is the Belgium edition of Gloria Cubana. It is their regional edition. There's 4 cigars here. I'm going to have 3, and Nick's going to have 1. No, not really, because Jonathan's going to. Jonathan, I can call him, aka Smitty over there, is going to try one as well. So if you could pass that down for Jonathan.
Yep. One's for you, John.
All right, son.
All right, said. Thank you.
1 for you.
Lovely.
We're going to leave 1 back in the box. This is for absent friends.
It's for Ron.
No, it's for an absent friend.
Is it?
Yeah. So this cigar is dedicated to Julian Posner. It's right size for him, and as he wasn't been able to join us today because he's lying like a beached whale in a pool and trapped on tube.
Terrible thing.
We'll send that to him. So do you want to use the punch cut? It's almost the same ring gauge as the cigar, or do you want to go for a V? Or are you going to pigtail pick the end?
Yeah, I'm going to do that.
Like Pete Johnson would do.
He would, wouldn't he?
He would. So, Jonathan, how are you going to cut yours?
I'm going to cut it with cutter.
See these Polish, they're so advanced. Okay,
all this modern equipment.
I'm going to stick mine through the mill. My God. The last time I had something in my hand this size, I must have been 4. Dear, oh dear.
Dear.
How do you use the 3? My flame base is wider than the cigar.
We have to do one every now and then just to keep everyone happy.
You know, whenever I have a dealer's choice, I, go in and say to somebody,
Sorry.
can you give Jonathan a light?
Thank you.
Well, we've all got one now. So my ending's a bit burnt.
Sounds nasty. Did you have an accident with a candle?
No, mate. I just don't like this size cigar normally. It's just strange to me.
No, it's not your thing. That's it. But I love these little ones like this. This is class.
So you're a hamster. You're only pint size.
What's it called?
It's the exclusive BELUX edition of Gloria Cubana
Medaille Especial.
Yeah.
Bit spicy.
Medaille d'Or Especial.
Okay.
So it's a Laguito No.2 vitola. 38/6.
30.
38.
38. So put 2 of them together.
And you have Laurence Davis cigar.
You have a 72.
You don't, because it's not how it works.
No.
You put the 2 of those together and you've got a 58 ring gauge or maybe 56.
He's talking from experience. He's been there. He's done it.
Yeah.
I have.
We know this.
I did 3 Monte Carlos. So Thomas, tell us about these ashtrays, because you're going to have a speaking part, or should I call you Jonathan?
Right, the ashtrays. So Laurence obviously always wants to do something new, and he loved the images that we put on the bottles so much that he decided to do a line of ashtrays, as he does.
They're a limited edition to 50.
Yeah. Nick, would you mind just presenting all of them to the camera?
Sure.
So images are by Christian De Welter. world-renowned artist, Belgian artist living in Asia. Those are the same images that we've put on our series of spirits. So that one was on the Glenrothes. That is the image that is on the Barbadian rum, 2007.
This, which is my favourite, Captain Haddock.
Captain Haddock. It's literally the only one that I remember the name of the of the piece. So the piece is called Captain Haddock, and
mine's our Trinidadian rum.
yes, it is. And the last one is the most interesting blend that would never happen in a real life. That was Glen Tucker's and Lakewood. Yeah.
Which one do you prefer? Do you have a favourite?
To look at. I love this.
Yeah, I agree. It's striking, isn't it?
All right, but of the characters, I love Captain Haddock. It reminds me of you, Nick. He's always got a grumpy face. It's the bit that reminds me of you.
Harsh. It's very harsh.
Hello.
Welcome to London.
And he's always complaining. He comes today, all right, once he comes to, oh, bloody terrible August summer day, isn't it? You know, we live in the UK, you don't get good summer days. All right, and if you do, you celebrate them. You take the rough with the smooth. That's how the weather is here, mate.
But that was very British of him, starting the conversation and talking about the weather.
Yeah.
Yes, he's very British.
I like to break the ice.
He's from the Shires, you know.
Morning.
Yeah.
Morning. Lovely weather.
Now here, do you wear tweed
Sometimes.
in a country?
Of course he wears.
And the wellies?
Yeah.
And you walking the dog?
Yep.
Yep,
Fucking hell.
And I have a stick and a flat cap.
absolutely. He is the archetypical
Country boy.
all right, country squire.
Country
Yeah.
means something different in the UK than it means in the US for our American viewers.
Yeah.
Not really the same thing.
No, not really hillbilly. Yeah, I have all of those things. Nice tweed jacket.
The ash is fabulous on the cigar. I'm sorry to take you off your clothing, but the taste is fabulous.
Yeah, it's good.
Really nice. It's just not my size at all.
No, it's got a bit of.
All right, it's got a bit of oomph to
It
it.
has, yeah. It's very good.
I would see this going down very well with a Aperol Spritz.
Really? It's quite pokey.
Yeah, but it's not.
For La Gloria Cubana, yes.
But it's not overt. It's not. There's no length to its poke.
No. So to speak.
No, but if you get a Bolivar, you've got that lingering taste in your mouth. This is. It's a bit like. It's a bit like you. It's whip it in, whip it out.
It's going to be one of those days. It's going to be quite a long day.
Yeah.
Bit of hysteria kicking in.
Ladies and gentlemen, rain is today playing.
No.
It's got the hanky out. We're in real trouble
Christ's
now.
sake. Right.
No, but if you take a Schwarz Supreme,
Yeah.
alright, much lighter cigar, it's got a similar shortness in terms of it.
What are you doing?
My back hurts. Stop laughing.
He's going to do his back. I thought we were all right for a minute, and then you went again. Oh man, we're never going to get through this. Right, come on, Davis, pull yourself together. What was it that set you off again?
The length.
Yeah.
No, the length of link. It's the mouth. It just doesn't linger, so it disappears. You know when you got one of those whiskies that lingers.
Yeah.
This is not one. Oh no. It's an incredible taste, though, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, it's great.
Because
very
it's so thin. For me, the ring gauge. No, you start laughing again.
You'd love it if it was like so, wouldn't you? That taste.
I don't know. I mean, I've found I've been trying a lot of Lanceros lately to try and get used to them.
Have you?
Yeah. Well, still can't get used to them, but I'm trying.
How is the construction on it?
Construction is superb. Absolutely superb.
Because mine one is absolutely flawless. I mean, the draw is just perfect.
It's an impossible cigar to roll as well. Very, very difficult to roll these without making them too tight or too loose. You know, you've got so little to work with.
How many?
You must know all about that, Nick.
Shut up.
And we're back.
Yeah. How many boxes do we know?
6,000?
Right.
6 or 8.
I mean, that could age beautifully, that.
I would have thought there was only 5,000. They're boxes of 20 or 25.
Those are boxes of 25.
Yeah, there'd be 5. I thought it was only 10,000.
No, it's 4,000. It's only 4,000 boxes. Yeah. The other one is 10,000. Is the Juan Lopez Dragones.
Yeah, but that's only 10 cigars.
Yeah. So it's 100,000. 100,000 cigars for each release. I'm super happy to see this cigar out on the market because even that Medaille d'Oro No.2 is not discontinued, you just don't see it anymore.
No.
And this one really reminds me of the flavor of the Medaille d'Oro.
Really? It's excellent.
Well, a lot of the new regionals are going back to the old-fashioned way, aren't they? Because the new one that's coming out on November the 1st, which you need to put in your diary because you're going to be hosting with us,
What's that?
is the Paul Larranaga 47,
Oh, nice.
which is a Churchill for the regional edition.
Okay.
I'm really looking forward to that because the last Paul Larranaga was Magnifico.
Oh, that's true, yeah.
Remember that one?
Yeah.
It was a fabulous cigar.
Yeah.
Didn't they have the Sobresaliente after the Paul Larranaga?
Yes.
Magnifico was before. There was a Sobresaliente after.
Yeah.
That was good as well.
There was two Sobralientes. There was one
With
that
that
a Parliament one.
With that beautiful gold band embossed. It was absolutely magnificent.
Yeah, that was lovely as well.
Mhm.
And then the Superba was Juan Lopez, wasn't it? That was great.
I had one. I was at Julian's the other night.
How was it?
It was very good. It just goes to show that these regional editions are worth laying down
Yeah.
because they're just as good as the limiteds. In certain instances, I think much better.
I'm really enjoying this cigar.
This is very special, all right?
Yeah.
And it's very special for two reasons. One, you don't see this around anymore,
No.
all right? There aren't many 38s around. In fact, it's now almost come to a premium. Why are you giggling? We've got off of that laughing, but all right, it's almost come to a premium now to have a thinner stick. The Lanceros are selling for ridiculous amounts of money, so are the Fundadoras.
Yeah, no, you don't see them, you're right. But it works, doesn't it?
But when they were around, nobody was smoking them.
That's the problem, isn't it?
That's the one thing I say about the Lancero and
Or a tiny amount of people smoked, yeah.
and Trinidad. They were available, and you would have a very particular person that would purchase that box. Now that they're not available, everyone who would never touch it just because the price went through the roof is like all of a sudden everybody wants that cigar.
Yeah, but that's retail, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, that's one of the quirks and the But you know, the beauty from our point of view.
Look at the thing with Robusto. A few months ago we had no Robusto, everybody wanted them. The price went over £100. Now the Robusto is available on the market, prices came down. No one's buying them.
Really?
Yeah,
I think it's superb. Really good cigar. Definitely would recommend you try it. It's got a nice sweetness, it's got a bit of spice, it's got some oomph. It's interesting.
Even Mr. Davis is smoking it all the way
Lovely.
down.
Yeah, the other
And
thing
he's
is-
really not complaining about the size like he usually does.
No, I really like the taste. As I said earlier, it doesn't linger. You can smoke it, in my opinion, a bit quicker.
Right. Interesting.
On a part of this, I feel the taste lingers a bit, and I like to leave more time between puffs.
Okay. Yeah. Can see that. No, you're right. It's not a long finish. But it's very pleasant. And it's interesting, isn't it? You know, it's not just monosyllabic or there's quite a bit going on there. Be interested to see what they're like in a few years.
Yeah, well, I think I might try one as part of the routine on the Dortmund Drive Challenge on the way back.
Ah,
So I think we need to give it some points.
yes, we do.
Taste is great. I'm going to give it 9 for taste. Construction 9. What do you think?
Taste I'm giving 8.5. Now is picking up a little bit too much for La Gloria Cubana. A little bit too peppery. Construction definitely 9.5.
Yeah, I'd concur with an 8.5.
The look, sort
It
of,
looks good.
they could have used a slightly better wrapper.
Yeah, it's
for
not
it.
the most pretty wrapper, but it's delicious. It's intriguing. It performs beautifully. Recommend it to the house, I would say.
Overall,
I'm going to give it an 8.5.
Yeah, I agree.
Alright. And it only slipped down my reckoning because of size, but I'm being absolutely honest about it. Taste-wise, it is lovely. But
Nick,
Yeah, I think 8.5. It's a really good cigar.
so you've got the Mediador. This is like a number 2.
Mm-hmm.
What other Mediadoras did there used to be?
So the Medal d'Oro number 2, this Medal d'Oro Especial. Medal d'Oro number 2 was Vitola Dalias, so sort of Lonsdale for 43 by 6 3/4.
Yeah.
I think the most popular one recently that was discontinued
What
when
was number 5?
no, that was the Taínos, which was a Churchill size, Julieta number 2.
Oh yeah, the
Well,
Taínos, yeah.
And there was right, there was a Medal d'Oro number 1, Medal d'Oro number 3 as well.
Yeah.
All of them discontinued 2010. One was they were all very small,
Yeah.
small cigar, 38 by 7 1/4 and 28 by 6 7/8.
Blimey.
And they were all
Tiny.
yeah. So all 3 of those Vitolas got discontinued 2000, and actually Medal d'Oro number 2 is discontinued as well. It is discontinued since 2014. So the only one left in a regular production is Medal d'Oro number 4, which is Palmitas 32 by 6. Another thing I've noticed on the La Gloria Cubana is that the band, it really looks a little bit like an old band because of the size, I guess.
Yeah.
Because the other new La Gloria Cubanas are, you know, the Glorias that is just hit the market for the Casa del Habano, and they will be releasing a new regular production that is well, it's already been released. We actually have one box to try. You haven't tried it yet. I've been hiding it and waiting for Nick to come to London. La Gloria Cubana Turquinos.
Yes, I saw that.
Yeah, so that's one box that is hidden. Everyone's asking what about that. It's like, do not
What
touch.
size is that?
That's a gordito, 50 by 5.5.
Okay.
That's that more in
Yeah.
my wheelhouse
Yeah.
than this. But
Yeah, I've tried one already, but
do you remember
Let's
the
see.
Immensos?
yes.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
That was the Casa del Habano, no?
No,
No,
it
it was a
was
regular.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was a specialist.
I think it was a regular.
No, I think it was specialist retail.
Really? Well, we'll soon find out.
Was it specialist?
The wonder of
I had a lot of them, so it could
Really?
have been just Casa.
Yeah, Immensus was a casa.
Was it?
Immensus was a casa, yeah.
Maybe they couldn't sell it.
There was a Sublimes, 54 by 6.5. That was a casa product, and that was only on the market for 4 years. Look at that! He smoked it all the way down
He's
to the.
absolutely chuffed it.
Yeah.
And not chomped it or anything. Oh, maybe a little.
Really not chumped up.
Do not insult him.
He looks hard done by, doesn't he? Like he's desperate to get a big one in his mouth, so to speak. We've done it again. Just when we got to the
Are
end.
you doing that on purpose, Nick?
Speak for yourself, man.
Just when we got right to the end. Well, on that note,
Right to the end. On that note, let's
It's time for Mr. Davis to get something back in his mouth. See you in the next video.
chin chin.
Good night from me.
Good night from him.